2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beem in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And if this can go down, he'll save par.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
Nice out the rough here.
We'll now move over to John Rahm.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
And back to the course with the live action. Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Currently 1 under for the day. There are so many stunning holes on this entire property, but there's few more picturesque than this downhill par 3 third.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. This one's looking good. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
This player is putting for fun.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Well, as we head into our finishing stretch, it starts with the par 4 14th.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Ooh, that almost went down. And a par putt awaits him. Yeah, nicely holed.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster. Let's take a look at the current standings.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course, keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back toward you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Well, if you can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. That'll sting a bit.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Playing from around 240 yards. That could play. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Ooh, back there, horsey. Time now for the 4th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well done. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The par 4 7th, a little dog leg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Well, this should be unpredictable. This would be a great up and down. Nine feet to the cup.
Trying to save par here.
Good stroke. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Trailing by 7 after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
get excited. This could go in. A bit long on that one. Bogey putt coming up here. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. The par 5 ninth is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
And he's down there.
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's feeling good. Just birdied the last hole.
18 feet to the cup.
With a hold putt here, he'll put some airspace between himself and Jon Rahm, maybe angering the Spanish bull a bit.
Looking better.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And that will take him to 1 under. As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Okay, let's get back to the action. This lie's not great. Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Whew.
Nice bunker shot. Not rewarded, however. Still very good.
A bogey putt awaits. That's pretty tidy. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Go in. But that's a good putt to hole any day of the week. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left. making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
It's got a chance. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
All right, Rich, the par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Sitting at 2 under.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
8 feet to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And he dances his way into the top 10 after that delightful shot. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. Opting for the 4-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Let's catch up with Jon Rahm. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Didn't that look good for a long time? Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
That will work. He's in a share of 7th place. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Hey, nice looking line. And the putt drops now at 4 under, heading down the stretch. And that will take him to 4 under. 16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
What have they got in front of them here?
I don't
Just
play
gotta trickle this one
online.
in the front door. It's downhill.
Looking really good, this one. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
I'm not
Who'd
good
have thought
enough
we'd see
for
this?
playing
He
online.
is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Maybe later, Matt. I gotta sleep. It's been like 1 a.m. in the morning. I'll catch you up tomorrow.
Let's finish with the flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard. Nicely done. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
And from around 135 yards.
And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead.
Oh yeah, Jakarta, Indonesia, by the way. Oh, you're from Singapore. I see.
Super shot that.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Moments like that deserve another look.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
I already sleepy, by the way.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And back to the play, shall we? Our leader is
I just by
managing to chase down the
about
leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like
2000 maybe.
Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Well, that's certainly showcasing all their talents there. That's impressive.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
And this putt is for a final score of 64. Well, that's a nice line. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. And this putt to move into a tie for second. And that'll be all she wrote today.
No eagle.
And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they
Yo,
really
what's up,
dominated
what's up?
their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich William, I'm Luke Helvey.
Yeah,
Thanks for tuning in.
champion man,
See you tomorrow.
Denver. Yo kick. Coffee, you play in PlayStation, right? You can add my ID Kevin Gaming with double N. Kevin Gaming 17. Oh, you play in Xbox? Okay. How? Yeah, play FIFA, but I'm not good enough. You wanna play FIFA? How I add your ID? In FIFA, my name, my ID is Kevin Gaming, double N, just Kevin Gaming. You wanna play FIFA 1, 2, or 2 game? Maybe you can teach me. I use the worst team, I think, Juventus. Yeah. Okay. Just write your ID. I told you once more, I'm not good enough in FIFA. Okay. I'm so sorry, it's my English bad. Christopher Nkunku. That's player before RB Leipzig, right? Christopher Nkunku. Okay. Okay, wait a sec.